The floor that you are stepping on is oil. The thing in front of me is oil. Yung, sige, kuha ng camera diyan, not himself, but the camera is oil. Everything. The shoes. Because they are made of machines. And it's always empowered or powered with oil. Hindi pa panahon ng mga itong innovations bago. Kulang pa ang solar. It has yet to be perfected. There's a lot of it, I know, but we have not reached the apex of our innovation on that particular field. So, tayong Pilipinas, we are the ones that, I'm not questioning God, but right after the war, Second World War, it's about the time when we were born, ako, every nation that were involved in the Second World War started to rehabilitate. And the first thing that they did was really to go after the natural resources. You know, in Asia, the first to struck oil was Indonesia, and then Malaysia, and Brunei. But I do not know what happened along the way, since we occupy the same trench, the big one, and even our continental shelves inside, under the bed of the high seas, pareho lang man ang features, and yet we were not given by God oil. So every time there is an oil increase, lahat yan, 2 weeks after, 15 days after, the prices of everything follow suit. Kaya kung paski na patayin ninyo ako, sunugin ninyo yung Congress, wala talaga tayong magawa. Because we are dependent on oil. And we do not have the buffer stock na reserva na sabihin natin, wag nanit ng gamitin ito. This is a reserve. Just in case there's trouble, world war again, or what, you have this stock to move your country. Eh, ang problema tayo, wala. We have an inventory. I know, 45 days, maybe more. Ganun din. And rice. We have lost the arable lands. In Mindanao, the landowners there, who were the first to be given large tracts of lands during the Spanish and the American periods, sila yung binigay na. Yung homestead na yan, that's an American invention. That's the homestead of America. They patterned our distribution of lands. Kaya noon pwede kang kumuha na 7 hectares, 24 if you are a corporation. But along the way, they forgot that there was also the Adam and Eve of Mindanao. Well, the Visayans were called Sugboanon. It's not really Cebuano. The originals would say, taga saan ka? Sugbo. Then the Hiligaynons. Then you have the Maranaos. Then you have the Tausog and everything. But 80 years before the Spaniards came, in 1521 or 22, dumating si Magellan. Nagkalat ang gago dito. Hindi naman niya lupa ito, akin ito, akin ito. Kaya nagalit si Lapu-Lapu. Was actually a Muslim. Kaya tinaga talaga siya. Ganon. Those are the nuances of colonialism. And for a part, the latest Trocos is the return of the Balangiga Bell. Now, let me be very clear on this. Here and now, the credit of the return of the Balingiga does not belong to any worker or officials of government. The return of the bells were upon the demand of the Filipino people. Nobody, but nobody, should ever claim success for that. It was a property of may pare dito? Wala nang pare, sir? The referees there. Ihulog kita dito sa stage. Wala nang obispo ka. Well, it's a property of the Catholic faith, the Roman Catholic faith. But I'd like to order the protocol now. Ngayon lang pumasok sa isip ko. There's going to be a high mass. I will not be there. I will just float along the coastal shores of Samar. And when we are ready to take note, wala kayo nito, no? Huwag na lang muna kayo mag-usap-usap lang muna kayo dyan. It's going to be like this. The American government will give it back to me, then I will give it to the local executives, and the local executives will turn it over to its rightful owner, the people of Baliniga and yung pare doon. Kanila yon. So hanggang dito lang ako. I do not want to hear the mass. I have heard all the masses in the world. Graduates ng Ateneo, diba? Every Friday, since kindergarten yan. You go to confession, putang ina, baski na, high school. What are your sins, my son? Putang ina, papawi. Alam mo na kung ano ginagawa ninyo kay mga lalaki. It's not a sin. Come on, boy. Tell me about your sins. I went to the what? To the to the rooms of the to the maids, and I what? I lifted the blanket. Wow, that's bad. Why? Because I wanted to see what's inside it. Oh! And the idiot was fondling us. Kaya nung sira na ko. And after that, went back to your room. No. I went somewhere else. Oh, where? To the bathroom. What did you do there? Same as last week, whatever, the one I confessed. Oh, I do not remember you confessing anything. Oh, what's that? Huwag na kayo magalit si Ma'am Cynthia. This DATRC will definitely help hundreds of drug dependents from the southern part of Metro Manila and in nearby provinces such as Cavite. Let me repeat it again. For all, do not go into drugs. Because if you do that, I will kill you. If you destroy our children, then I'll just have to kill you. I do not take anything back. I state it with more clarity every time. Do not with my country. Alam mo, ang social dysfunction, madali yan. Mate, sir, can I have a longer time? Because I just want you, kasi not extrajudicial. That's bullshit. Alam mo, itong mga human rights, look at Duterte. They go everywhere. 700 para time of the woman of the century, ano. Inyo na yan. Ako simple lang ako. I'm a worker of government and I work for the people. The long and short of my oath is I have to protect the people of the Republic of the Philippines. And I have to preserve the nation. Wala na. Kaya pagka pumasok ka dyan, and even if I'm the only one trying to answer or to justify my actions, I will do it. As I have said, even if it would cost my freedom, I will go to prison. The presidency is a gift from God, and my gift to the Filipino people would be my freedom if I have to go to jail. So, again, be it. Mas mabuti ang klaro tayo dyan. Yung pinakamalaki nyo, 20,000 deaths. But okay. It doesn't say where did it happen, what actually happened, how did it happen, when, where. Wala. Basta nakalista niyang bulagta, extrajudicial killing. Maybe the 4,100 plus. Sabi ng police, they were killed because they offered to resist violently. Then I take full responsibility for it. Sabi ko sa police, sa military, magtrabaho lang kayo. And if it is done in accordance with the rules of law, and there is the only one. There are two, of course, it's one chapter, but if it is in self-defense, in the performance of a duty, you think that you lose your, not only your pants, but your life, then you have to kill. Go ahead. Then in defense of a relative, o inaatake ng mga drogista or a stranger, being killed, hold up kasi walang pera, pandroga, then go ahead. It will be my pleasure to see dead criminals. Wala tayong I do not apologize for it. I offer no explanation. I'm just stating the law as it is. So yan. Kaya napapasalamat ako kasi yung aabot dyan sa DATC, mag-ano kayo because maybe it might help you. Pero ako, I love my country and I will do everything to see to it that my country survives. Alam mo bakit? Okay, I'll give you an example. Binaril yung putang ina na yan. Kabulagta dyan. Lista ka. One day. Anong ginawa nito? You want your enemies to suffer? You just get one of the family into drugs. 2 or 3, and it will be hell for them in this planet. Meron kang isa, dalawa na anak na sa droga. That family is dysfunctional. if it is the father, the breadwinner, who is addicted or contaminated, he does not work anymore. He is thin, malnourished because they do not eat. Mabuti rin yan para walang rice prices. Utang inang yan. So, then he does not go to work. He sits there in stupor and wait for the drugs to come. If it does not have any money, he would start to sell everything. Tanungin niyo may tinamaan. They start to lose things in their house, then pati yung mga kutsi nila pinagbibili. The family is dysfunctional already. Wala nang nagtatrabaho para magbili ng pagkain. Wala nang magbayad sa tuition. Wala nang pamasahe ang mga bata. And it is not a single family for one day. Itong durugista na ito, he was able to distribute and convert new ones to support his habit. Then magsabi ka, if this guy can contaminate about 50 a month, then count how many are those who are peddlers or the merchants of death. And you have about, in 1 month, 1,000 in this place alone or in your barangay. Totally dysfunctional families. Multiply that by the years and think what will happen. Look at the environment. Tignan mo yung suicide rate. In Bacolod, in Davao. At ang masakit sa akin, although you might say, pretended sentiment lang yan ni Duterte. Mabuti kayo, mayaman kayo. Ako, galing sa mahirap. Hindi ko na sabihin mahirap ako ngayon. Medyo mahal nga itong t-shirt ko. Anong logo nga ito? Binigay lang to. Unique lang ako. It's black and white. But sometimes I get to have this combination. Sigurado nga, binigay yan. Ngayon ang pa ba ito? Unique logo. Mura, tapos durable. Kita mo, it's white or black. That's it. Yung iba, ilang libong Pilipina umaalis every year outside. The number now, about 2 million, used to be 1 million Filipinos working outside. More than half of them are domestic helpers. I'm telling you, I've been there to fix a case for a Davawenya who was arrested for giving rosaries. So, naman kayo, pagka nandoon kayo, you obey. That's the problem. You start to mess up with the rules. You know, it starts to screw up there. And so, ito nagpunta. But I was able to catch up with King Fahd. He was a little bit, he was Alzheimer's na noon. Maybe it was very lucky for me to catch up with him. And he understood my plea. And he agreed. But the minister of that court there, sabi niya, you better talk to your counterpart. One of the reasons why we were with my speaker when we went there, sinabi niya, not all, remember, lest I be misquoted, not all, but there are certain Arab tribes in the Arab country, different Arab, that if you are a slave working for the family, if you are bought from the slave markets of Africa, usually black, or you are a paid servant there, rape is always inevitable. So how many stories, such stories do you hear? Are all of these incidents they reported? No. Why? Because they will have to go home. You start to complain, you lose the employment. So magbili na lang sila sa mga pills dyan kung saan nila makuha. And they endure bestiality, they endure human degradation, and the loss of human dignity. Titiisin nila yan, putang ina. Dahil kailangan ng pera para ipadala dito. Papadala dito, tapos pagdating dito, itong mga putang ina, gagunin taga nila yan hanggang bumigay ang bata. Alam nila may pera na dumadating. Ngayon, itong mga animal na to, alam nila may pera yan. Pag nahulog na yan, so yung new recruit, he will have to find a new recruit also to sustain his habit. That's how it spreads in society. Now tell me, yung iba pinapasok sa refrigerator. Yung iba pinapatay. How many times have you read? Tell me the truth now. Look me in the eyes. Ilang Pilipino tumatalon sa bintana? What does that indicate? It happens almost every day. Filipina jumps. What does that show? It's desperation. Baka hindi na kaya talaga ng katawan. You know, baka hindi ninyo alam, ha? Maglinis yan sa employer niya. The one who got her to work in that house. Then after that, she goes to the house of her daughter-in-law and cleans the house. And then he goes to another relative, maybe the sister of them, and she cleans the house. That is why ang uniform ang kanila. How many hours of sleep do you get? 3 hours. What's the food? How's the food? It's hogwash. Hindi na kayo, mamayaman kayo. Napunta naman kayo doon. Kaya ninyong magkain. Ako sa totoo lang, ask anybody. Pati ako, nagabaon ng karne norte, pati tuyo. Baski doon sa labas, sa Papua New Guinea, yun ang pagkain ko araw-araw. Pinapaluto ko lang sa... I'm not given to that yung mga dishes sa ano. Sus Marisep. Bah! Wala naman, no specific country. Yan, hindi ko talaga kaya. Karne norte kasi sana the average family Filipino, walang pagkain. Karne norte ka agad, sardina. Ayun ang pagkain ko. Not because I cannot afford itong mga, but because I just want to eat simple foods. Why? Because nasanay ang dila ko. Why? Because I have no money? No, I have money. I can eat this night. I can make a tour of 5-6 hotels. I can afford it now. Pero credit card lang. Saan ang bag ko? So, kayong mga durugista o may kilalang durugista o galit sa akin kasi pinatay ko yung kaibigan ninyo, anak ninyo, putang ina, sila ang sabihan mo. If you want this killing stop, if you want to live peacefully, if you are afraid of AJK, there's only one simple thing that you have to do. Just drop it. And it will end tomorrow. I assure you. Kung may magpatay pa ng police dyan, sila ang patayin ko. Just drop it. At saka yung mga police, bantay kayo sa akin. Of late, kita mo namamatay puro opisyal. major problem ka. Ina mo, huwag mong bigyan ng bullshit na gano'n. Mindanao ito, hindi ito taga Manila. Huwag mo akong ganonin kasi, well, more or less, ganon ang warning. Kung marinig ito ng iba, sabihin ko lang naman na, istorya ko lamang yan para pabilibin ko si Sir pati si Ma'am Cynthia. Istorya mo lang, maniwala pa na kayo. Pero ganon, you've been to Davao. I could see that, well, most of you must have been there. Tingnan mo Davao. You can walk. Do not pack it up because I will. Do not spoil the day for the Filipino. Para wala tayong gulo. Wala akong ito. Ayan si Ma'am, sila lahat. I tell you now, again and again, there is no document or documents involving money, public or projects and everything. It does not reach my table, either in the office or in my house. It begins and starts with the cabinet member. Wala ako. All I received is 2027. That's all. Wala na. Maghanap kayo ng dokumento, either in Congress, COA, wala kayong makita approve or disapprove. Kanila yan. Ako, mga appointments, then policies. Pati yung mga policies natin with our bilateral and multilateral commitment. Hanggang dyan lang ako. Kaya kung magmura ako ng tao, pati yung ABS-CBN, pinuputang ina mo. Kasi wala talaga kayong makita sa akin. Pag alis ko, halungkutin mo yan. May siguro may makita ka ng Brian o Panti, pero sa mga stop. Hindi sa akin yan. Because I am celibate. Baski anong gawin mo? Sinong 73 dito? Believe ako sa iyo kung I will make you the deputy president. Wala na. Kaya kayo, ma'am, yung sabi maglakad-lakad. Huwag ka nang umuwi. Putang ina mo. Sige. Wala na yan. Istorya na lang. Ako, no more. Wala na talaga. Yan ang totoo. So, siningit ko yung story about trust para you will understand me. You say that I'm a killer. Yes, I am. For my country, I will kill you. For gain, personal. Too late to start it. Too late. So, yeah, I've been mayor also for the longest. 23 years ako mayor sa Davao. I never lost an election. Diretso-diretso na ako. Hindi ko nga alam kung bakit nanalo ako dito. Frankly, except for si Mama and si Speaker, or maybe just for old time's sake. But I could only count about 4 or 5 politicians all over the country. Wala akong ni isang kagawad, barangay captain, wala. And yet, I won. And so I asked God, huwag kayo maniwala dyan sa magbuang ng obispo na yan. I never said I do not believe in God. Kindly revisit my statement. I said, your God is stupid. My God has a lot of common sense. Those were the exact words. Kasi when you use religion as a platform to attack me, then do not be surprised sino man ang ano ko, then the platform itself, which is really the Roman Catholic Church. At sabi ko, patayin mo yung mga obispo na yan. Kung sila mismo sa misa nila, saying a mass there, I think it was Trillanes who was there. Sabi ng pare, sana mamatay na ito si Duterte. Kung kayong mga pare, mga obispo, mga putang ina kayo, if you can say that to me, wish me to die in a mass. Bakit ako hindi makasalita? Di kayo rin. Total, sino man maniwala na magpunta kayo ng langit? You're dreaming. Ay, lahat tayo makita-kita sa pinagkabaklaan ninyo, mga putang ina. 85% of them are homosexual. Alam ninyo yan. Yung ibang naiwan na 15, ayun, nagkakalat sa mundo. Nabasa naman ninyo yung altar secrets, no? Hindi ako this is not a campaign for it. Pero may percentage ako nito sa publisher. Totoo. Sabi niya mo, altar secrets. It is there. Pati yung orphanage nila, mga anak ng pare. Ito dito, si Bacane ang number 1. And there's another one, if you can, wala kasi yung akin. But it's just somewhere there, it's either in Davao, you know. The popes, plural, popes. Yun ang basa. Is it totally from the Inquisition down to torture, down to Lucrecia Borgia, na nanganak siya ang anak siya ng Pope, nang they had incest, at yung incestuous child nila became eventually a Pope. That is the scandal which they cannot deny because that is history. Kaya kung gusto ninyo, we can have a public debate in Luneta. Line up all of your orators and public speakers na mahusay. Ako mag-Tagalog lang ako, pati Bisaya, iyawa mo. That's the problem. I can only remember one president, Ramos, who advocated family planning. Pati ako. 110 million. Sabi ko lang natin ang Arab land eh. They sold it to the multinationals. But it's now the practice all over the Philippines. It's cash crop. Taniman yan, i-harvest, ipagbili. Who gets the profit? The multinational, of course. Anong umabot sa Pilipino? Di yung sweldo ng agricultural worker. Wala na tayo. At whatever is left, or residual, aside, kasi walang bagyo doon, so you can plant anything and it grows. Dito, tinatamaan ng bagyo. So, those are the dynamics that plays out in this country. Totoo man sinasabi ko. Matepag, if you think that I'm lying, you can all pray in unison. Patayin mo na ako. Yan naman talaga ang gusto ko. Pahinga na rin. Kasi, alam mo, pagkatapos ko ng presidente, anong gawin ko? Hindi na ako makagawad. Mabuti kung tanggapin ako dito, ano na lang. So, ma'am, baka may trabaho ko sa akin dyan. Wala na. So, by the time I'm 73, 76, I'm done. What am I supposed to do? Maglabas ako? Talagang puputulin ang ulo ko sa mga putang ina. NPA, Durugista, karami kaya yan. By the time gusto ko magsabi yung pare, mamatay sana. Just pray for, sabi ko, okay God, I accept that prophecy. Mamatay ako, I like it. But bigyan mo lang ako ng kunting panahon para ma-complete ko lang yung trabaho mo. Para madagdagan yung population sa impyerno kasi medyo kulang na eh. Talagang pulpog na yung iba. Wala na makuha si Satanas. Ashes. Total, ang kasama ko doon, pare, hold upper, lahat obispo ng mga bakla. Sigurado yan. Kaya yung pinalitan ito, itong Pope ngayon, progressive to. Diyan ako, believe ako, saludo talaga ako dito. Pero yung nauna, why was he? But there's another scandal brewing now. Because of homosexuality. He was dancing all night in Vatican. Alam ko yan kasi ako, nung maliit pa, twice or thrice a week, nakaluhod ako dyan sa altar. Kaganon pa. Magbaba lang yan ng kunti pa. Kaya yung nanay ko, kung buhay pa yan naman, idemanda ko talaga child abuse. Ang nanay ko. Baski mahawakan. Kaya yung sobrang, magsabi, total, marami akong anak, patayin kita, leche. Pero kung isa lang, medyo, kung marami kayo, kaya yung, noon yung crucifix na, but since my mother died, hindi na ako nabalik sa ancestral. Dinadaanan ko na lang, pero ayaw ko. Talagang mamasbog mo rin. Pero, minsan nakaganon na si Jesus Cristo. Minsan siguro na maawa, sabi niya, anak, narinig ko to sa anak, pareho talaga ang swerte natin. Sabi ko, Jesus, anak ko, mama ko hindi man Hudiyo. Ikaw, kapan eh. Balik tayo sa, sige ko itawa dyan eh. I am glad to know that DOH, the DILG, the Vice Mayors League of the Philippines and the Provincial Board Members League of the Philippines will work closely together for the effective management of this facility. Hindi ako nagbibiro, sir. Kailan you study the man, yung sa harap ninyo. Tignan ninyo ngayon sa, look at, lahat sila politiko. But this is all. Tiyaw ko sino pinaka-mabait. Sino hindi magnanakaw. At sino yung pag wala na ako, sino sa kanila magsabi in public, putang ina, patayin mo yan. Sige daw. Ayan. All prim and proper yan eh. Pakunwari. Kasi kung takot ka mamatay o takot kang pumatay, huwag ka mag-presidente. It's not for you. Pero nangyari naman. Kailan na lang lumabas? When I became president, then I demanded bato, nilagay ko. Buksan mo lahat. So what did we find out? 1.6 si Santiago noon, 3 million, 1.6 million Filipinos who are slaves to drugs called shabu and everything else. They are slaves because they are already in hotel and they need the monkey off his back. Kasi hindi makaganon, kakatingaganon ang katawan. Yan ang mangyari. That 1.6 is over the country selling shabu. How much do you think you need time to correct all of this? To arrest the aberration in our society? Yan ang tandaan. Ano yung kailangan, si Sir Manny, nag-prepare na talaga. Pundi siya, mayaman naman siya. Then reaching out to his fellow men. Kung magpresidente siya, nandyan yung rehab. Tapos magpagawa ka na lang ng crematorium lang, sir. Improve mo lang. Magsugba ka lang 10 araw-araw, maubos ang... This initiative is consistent with our efforts to eradicate the drug problem in the country. I therefore thank Senators Manny and Cynthia, their children, the entire CIPAG Foundation, and all communities involved in this endeavor of staying true to the commitment of leading our people towards more dignified and meaningful lives. Let me also welcome the latest addition to the lineup of the Vista Land and Landscapes, the Mela Hotel. Wala masyadong tao dito, no? Mabuti yung medyo malayo, maraming cover. Wala kang makita magpasok dito. Pwede na tayo dito. Pag wala si Ma'am, Sir Manny, okay lang yan. Ganun mo lang yan siya. Paborito. Sige lang. May malapit ka na. Without wala na tuloy ako. Huwag kayo magsigitawan dyan. Let me also welcome the latest addition to the lineup, Vista Land and Landscape, as a Spanish-themed structure with more than 100 rooms, various dining halls, banquet halls, and conferences rooms. Pwede magtingin sa kwarto, sir? Ano ka? Ama na na? Wala dito yung... Sino mo daw girlfriend ko, be? O, sino? Sino? Ay, yung asawa ko yun, girlfriend. Bigyan ko kayo ng hint. Nandito siya nakatira. Maganda siya. Medyo... Sino? May kalandian siya. Hindi naman siya mataas. Hindi naman siya maganda ang mukha niya. Pero ang tarantada silosa. Marami naman siya noon. Bakit ako ang ginagantihan? Without doubt, this hotel will generate employment and livelihood opportunities for the people of Las Piñas and surrounding localities, as well as create a positive impact on the area's tourism industry. I thank again the Villar family for sharing their blessings to the Filipinos from all walks of life, especially those who need to reform the lives of those who have gone astray. I hope it could go a limit to help the addicts. The lives of those who have gone astray because of illegal drugs. Your partnership with the government in advancing the condition of our kababayans is truly commendable. I pray to God, yung Diyos natin, hindi ko maintindihan. Gano'n ang chalice o gold. Yung ostia minsan, kuripot, ang mga bahaw na. May amoy man itong putang. Pag gano'n na sa kamay mo, you take a deep breath. Padre, putang inang amoy na to. Naamoy ko rin ito kagabi. Saang bar ka ba kagabi? Nalimutan mo maligo ang animal. I pray that your endeavors and advocates will continue to serve the needs of the Filipino people. To Senator Manny Villar, may you have more years to come, and I hope that you will continue to inspire and help more Filipinos who also want to uplift their conditions and enjoy more comfortable and progressive lives. Again, happy birthday and congratulations for all.
Radyo Mandeo.
Yes, Radyo Man Lourdes, iyan ang talumpati ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte matapos ng pangunahan ang unveiling ng isang drug rehabilitation center sa Las Piñas City. Yung kanyang speech ay ginawa sa Mela Hotel. Ito ay malayo naman o bukod
Radyo Mandeo. So iba yung rehab center at yung Mela Hotel.
Iba yun.
Okay.
Dahil doon sa Mela Hotel, doon gagawin naman itong birthday celebration itong si dating Senator Manny Villar na siya naman ding invited o kaya naging dito sa Pangulong Duterte at nag-invite kasama din doon yung iba pang mga matataas na opisyal ng pamahalaan mula sa ekutibo pati na rin sa legislativa. Sa talumpati ni Pangulong Duterte ay sinabi dito na isa sa dahilan kung bakit mahirap ang Pilipinas ay dahil walang natural oil sa bansa, hindi katulad ng Indonesia, Brunei at Malaysia. Pinagit ni Pangulong Duterte ang kahalagahan ng pagbabalik ng Balanggiga Bells kung saan ay wala anyang dapat purihin ng mga opisyal ng pamahalaan dahil ang sambayan ng Pilipino ang nag-demand na ito ay ibalik. Matatandaan kita Mang Lourdes na kagabi ay